Worst fucking thing happened on that second interval. No grip, bang, slide on my ass. What's that? Godspeed, get the fuck after it. Sanity wins. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it's a Saturday. A big week of training, of working, of getting after it, of conquering our lesser selves. And I thought it's only right we batter ourselves this weekend, because why not? Life's too short not to batter yourself with physical exercise. Eating breakfast, if you care, 3 slices of toast with a banana and some coffee. And then also I'll pop a, where the fuck is it? Pop a ketone. These puppies, bad boys. Basically just allows you to have the benefit, or some of the benefits of ketosis, and you can carb, because usually if you're gonna try to get ketosis, you're on a keto diet, no carbs. So this allows you to have carbs and suck the benefits of ketosis. But yeah, the session we have, 2K warm up. This is running session. And we're doing 3x3K with 3-minute rest in between, little jog, little walk. And then after that, it's 6 400s with a minute rest in between. Obviously a faster pace. The 3Ks will be at thresholdy pace, maybe sub-threshold, depending on how we feel. The legs are feeling a bit tired, but we'll see how we go. It's absolutely, well, it was pouring down. Now it's not too bad. And then 2K warm down, we're gonna get that done. And then we should have a gym session on the yards lighter, but we'll see how the body's feeling. Because as I've learned this week, you have to know when to take your foot off the gas as well as put your foot on the gas. And I have been cooking the body the last 10 to 12 weeks. So the last thing I wanna do is completely send myself into oblivion. But that's also something that I do often and something that I seem to quite enjoy sadistically. But let's get the fuck after it. Crack one of these. I like to call it gulping greatness. Oh, yeah. Honestly, for so long I had the non-flavored ones and they tasted like paint strip. But what it did do, it allowed you like kick into gear because it tasted so bad, like a real strong, like I was pouring gasoline down my throat. Whereas the peach and apple flavors are a lot more enjoyable to drink. But then I don't get that same, like, gets me ready. Let's get the fuck after it. Stop messing about, get after it, make Saturday suffer. Let's get this shit going. Let's have it. The rain can't not stop me. I'll be honest, boys and girls, the weather is fucking awful and my feet are freezing. However, this workout will be done and conquered and destroyed. So the warm-ups are nearly done, 2 kilometers, and then we'll get into the sets. However, I do love this sort of weather when training, because I know that if I'm struggling to get it done, everyone else is struggling to get it done. We're not feeling the motivation, and most people, just off stats, will give up or not get a session done, not even step out of their house, a warm, lovely house. And that is where we thrive and conquer. Yeah, I'm in my first interval and this weather is worse than what I thought. Very, very windy. Worst fucking thing happened on that second interval. Literally like 500 meters left. I tried to overtake this couple and I have to go on the grass and I'm in these fuckers. No grip, bang, slide on my ass. Got mud everywhere. Mud. It's the game. Luckily, they didn't actually turn around. I don't know how, because I made the biggest splash fucking ever. But yeah, they didn't turn around, and it fucked up my my interval set a little bit. Made it a few seconds slower, but the game's the game. We can't help if we fucking slip. But we're going into our last one now. Then I had to take a shit. Yeah, stomach's feeling it, and I made a big mistake in not bringing any carbs or gels. So after this last set, before the 400s, I'm gonna have to go to the shop and get some carbs. Because if we're depleted, we can't work. And if we can't work, we can't improve. And we can't improve, I'm not gonna fulfill destiny. Fuck. Let's get it. Last set. Last 3K interval done. That felt good. Considering I can't feel my toes. My face feels like it's about to fall off from the cold. And I slipped a few times. A couple of times being on the actual floor and mud during an interval, which is kind of fucked, but we battled for it. Because it was so slippery and almost like bouncy, like a trampoline, like I literally slip and then the momentum like carries me back up. So it actually wasn't too bad. 400's done. Felt good, like in between 320, 330 pace. So like I said, not an all-out effort or efforts, but good to keep the legs ticking, especially after the 3Ks. Yeah, so now just doing 2K cool down, but stomach is not feeling too good. Don't know if it was the bananas, because I had toast and bananas for breakfast, and then also the banana after the 3K that I went home for. But stomach is not feeling too pleased with me. But I'm not too sure why, because I never really usually react to bananas. So yeah, I'm not too sure. But yeah, cool down now. Then session finito. This just gets better because I haven't got my keys. So we have to hop over the back fence. But it's a bit awkward because there's a guy across the road. And he's looking. And if I climb over the back fence like I usually do, because I left the back door open, then it just looks like I'm robbing the fucking house, but it's actually my house, so yeah, sticky one. Guten Morgen. Hopefully that guy across the road doesn't call the police. Hopefully. So it finished. Session finished at like 17.5k. Just with like jogging in between breasts and then jogging from when I wanted to go to the shop after the 3Ks, but I had to jog home. So yeah, it just adds on some extra mileage, which is always welcomed. Yes. It's actually dried up quite a bit. Yeah. It's actually not bad now. Look at that. Fuck. Hope the neighbours didn't see that. That rapid workout, Kim and Pavel are fucking ripped. And my body fat is too high. I'm like 90 kilos. I weighed myself when I come back. I thought I was a bit less, but I'm 90 kilos, which is okay. Like, I'm not in bad condition for 90 kilos, but my peak is when I'm like 82, 83. Pretty fucking diced. So we're gonna get back to that. And it's also better for running to just be lighter, agile, mobile, springy, and not a chunky monster. White Yeti pale monster. So yeah, get the fuck after it. We still got another workout to do, which should be fucking fun, because I love torturing myself. But yeah, slay your fucking Saturdays. I ate some food and I forgot to vlog it because I was pretty fucking hungry. And yeah, but it was just chicken, vegetables, there's the thing. Chicken, vegetables, potatoes, some gravy, some good stuff, yeah. But I didn't really feel the whole satiation. So we're gonna have some cereal because before this next workout, it's pretty violent, pretty disgusting, pretty gnarly. So we need to be fueled. I probably do need to get some gels of some sort because I just haven't eaten enough today. But just on the topic of fueling, like fueling is so big and it's still something that I mess up quite a lot. Just like with timings of food, and it's still something I'm still trying to figure out, and what food translates best to performance, because that's very individualized. Like what works for me might not work for you, what works for you might not work for that guy. But there is like a staple thing, like sort of stay away from heavy fats and proteins before, and then after stock up on the protein, etc., etc. All that simple jazz that ChatGPT could probably tell you. Like people overcomplicate nutrition and fueling quite a lot when it's just make sure you're carb before the session and recover with some good protein and carbs to replenish your glycogen storage after the session to get that recovery going. But again, it's something I'm still trying to figure out because when you're in the midst of daily life and you're working and you're doing things and your brain's activated in other ways, the having to remember to eat can be quite difficult, but it's super important for performance, because I definitely notice the difference when I've eaten well on the day and I'm ready for a session, and when I haven't and I'm sort of scraping to then get a chocolate bar or something before, the session definitely feels impacted. And whether that's, like, to say placebo is kind of crazy because there's loads of science behind nutrition, but it definitely plays in your mind. So then automatically the session's even worse than what it would have been, because you know I'm underfueled, etc., etc. So yes, eat and make sure you're fueled for your workouts. That's why it's actually so hard to lose weight and still try and perform, or go like do training sessions for performance and try to hit certain metrics. Because obviously if you're losing weight, you're in a calorie deficit. And if you're in a calorie deficit, you're having less calories. It's in a bit of a fucking deficit for your workout. And that becomes a bit of a problem for performance. But it is possible if you got the grit. Fucking grit. But yeah, we're going to make cereal now. So let's get after it. Right, boys and girls, we have the bowl. And what I'm going to do here is mix 2 types. Put shreddies. Beautiful. They'll be the base, the foundation, because you want to set a nice foundation. Okay? So add some of that. I don't know about everyone else, if they're as greedy as me, but the portion sizes on cereal boxes are completely a lie. Because they'll tell you, yeah, you can get like, where is this one? Like 15 servings out of this, 15 servings. I get about 4 or 5 maximum. So like, your serving sizes are kind of fucked. Who's having a 40-gram cereal? Unless you're a squirrel, you're not doing that. It's some granola with some cherries and berries. It's artificial, it's not great. But, as I said, that meal wasn't too big before. And didn't really have many carbs. And the workout this morning was burnt quite a lot. It was pretty tough. It's more the workout that I'm gonna do is pretty filth. Well, I think it's pretty filth. I might actually handle it a lot better. But I do want to be fucking carb. And then I'll probably have some fruit. I was gonna say a semi-skim guy, but I don't even know what that fucking means. I am a guy who likes quite a lot of milk. Again, fats before a big workout. So a lot of milk probably isn't too ideal. But in the gym, I'm not too worried about that. It's more like from running, because if you gotta go, you gotta go. And when you're running, it makes it a bit of a problem. But at least in the gym, you can just go. But a lot of the stuff today is for time. I don't really want to spend a lot of the time in the 4-time workout and some rounds going to the toilet. But we're gonna fucking enjoy this. First taste. Splendid. Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. Lovely. No. If you want to be great, you must be fueled by greatness. And cereal is greatness. The ultimate pre-workout, the ultimate post-workout, the ultimate midday meal. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Suffering in Saturdays. But don't suffer when you eat. Eat good. Fucking hell. That was almost live footage of us getting fucking crashing. This is my Uber driver right now because I haven't got a car. So I have, what's your name? Driving me right now. But yes, that is a Saturday of training. And now we're gonna go home and watch the UFC, right? Lovely stuff. Happy Saturday suffering.
Happy Saturday.
Did you suffer today, Martina?
Not really.
She didn't suffer, that's not fucking good enough. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. This one is just shreddies. Just shreddies. Yeah, I like fucking cereal, bro. And it's good before, but it's not always great before a run because like the milk kind of heavy, but it's all we got right now. Sunday should be a rest day, but we're gonna get some mileage in and see how the body feels. See you, señorita. Okay, buenas noches.
Got no carrot.
Little devil horns. What's this? And the hill begins.
I don't want to do
And
it.
the hill begins.
I don't want to do it.
Let's go, kids. Let's go. What you got in the locker?
Not much.
This is what separates the boys from the men.
Oh my god.
The woman from the girls. And then you got a lovely view. All these little deers. This is where it counts, lads. How much iron you got in those lungs. Oh, she's going fast now. No. It's actually a pretty disgusting hill, to be honest. It just goes on forever.
Making it worse, Martin.
It's good for hill sprints though. Yummy in my tummy. I'm coming down the hill. And you know why hills are a good metaphor for life, you know?
Yeah, you tell me.
Because it's tough to get up, it's tough to get the momentum, it's tough to keep going. But once you do that, you get the downhill. You get the fruits of your labour, the rewards to your efforts, and it's just a beautiful experience coming downhill.
It is.
Look at that.
Enjoy the up.
Look at that, run ahead. This is a beautiful view. Look at that. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful stuff.
Can we hold it for you? No.
This is it's messy, but thoroughly enjoyable. Just been starved by her for the last 2 hours.
It's not my fault you don't have to eat properly. This boy doesn't know how to feed himself. I mean, he calls himself an athlete.
I don't call myself these hash browns. That's sex in the mouth.
I knew you were going to say that.
Bellissimo. Bellissimo.
Meth, man.
What's that? Good?
Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse.
It's the bad boys.
What are you saying about that?
Not no.
That's dinner tonight.
No, these are dinner.
That's dinner. It's dinner tonight. Cook that little thing. We've been back. It is now 8:07, but there is one more run to do. One more run. 15 kilometers to finish the week on 100k. Finish the day on 30, because I did say I was going to do 30. Game's the game. Charge to the game. And these moments are the moments that count, the moments where you were going to let up, but you didn't, and you pushed through, you got it done, and there's no fucking excuses, because when you haven't got the thing that you want because you didn't give the maximum you could give, these are the moments that will haunt you. So get it fucking done. Get it done, Aaron. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Gentlemen, on this fine Sunday evening, I am here to tell you that that thing that you're putting off, it's not always going to be pretty. It's not always going to be easy. And it's not always going to be pleasant. Sometimes you just got to get it done. You got to box it off. Whether that be a session, a conversation, a task, whatever the fuck it is. The beautiful thing about this is that it can be applied to anything. Because we all push it off, we all postpone. And sometimes you just get it done. Make a deal with your fucking mind to say, fuck you, we're getting this shit done. Whether you like it or not. True. I believe this is what separates people who excel and people who don't. And that might be self-righteous, that might be whatever you want to call it. But the reality is, some people get the shit done and some people don't. And not to be all Mr. Motivation, but just get the shit done. Because it's so easy to feed yourself excuses on why not to do it. But when you do it, one, you always feel better, and two, when that reward does come in a year, 2 years, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, you'll feel good. And you'll be glad that you persevered in the times where you didn't really want to persevere. So, from me to you, and from you to your better self, get it done. I almost got hit by a bus. So yeah, it's come past. Yeah, almost got hit by a bus saying that. So nice one. Good night. Well, go on. It is now Monday morning. So I did obviously 15 and a bit K in the morning. Then on that second run, because I had 30K total to do for the day, I just did 12K, went to my girlfriend's house, chilled there, and then ran back at 12 a.m. So I had the whole roads to myself. It was fun, and that ended up just being like 16K altogether, so a bit over 30K on the whole day. And we love that. We fucking love that. And now it's Monday morning, and we're ready to attack the week. It's another week to be. It's another week to achieve destiny. It's another week to chase our goals. I was gonna go Starbucks because it's right beside the gym. So I was gonna go Starbucks, work, gym, and back to Starbucks, more work, and potentially again gym after. But when I say gym, I'm not doing strength stuff. It's just I've got some volume to get on the bike and some treadmill work and an upper body strength session. So an easier day because there's no intensity there. It's all just volume building, just volume, base building, and just ticking up the volume to start the week. And it was a heavy week last week, 18.5 hours of training. The volume's been crazy for me anyway. The last whole week's like reaching 20 hours. I'm feeling relatively good on it. Like obviously, the body definitely feels it, especially because my recovery is not perfect. But in the midst of the chaos of life, I'm not doing too bad. But right now, I'm just gonna end up just sitting in Starbucks working the whole day because then I'm gonna have to cram all my volume in the evening, which is always fun. Hate doing that. Like I just woke up a bit later today because I was up late after the run. Obviously, I was wired, and yeah, I just didn't sleep. But I still wanted to get a relatively good sleep in, so I like to start on Mondays good. So even though I didn't start it early, I like to start on a good recovery and then smash the day. And I'll still get loads done. It will just mean my volume's a bit more cramped and training sessions are a bit more cramped. But game's a game. Yeah, we'll see how we go. We'll see what we get done. We don't miss sessions around here, especially on a Monday. Especially on a fucking Monday. Well, go on. Long time no see. I actually can't fully remember where I left this off, to be honest. Because Sunday night I went for that run. I think I documented that. And then Monday, I definitely did a little bit Monday, but Monday sessions were a bit easier. I had a strength session with a Metcon and then a 15K run that was split up. Well, not split up, but I did a bit. It was in chunks, essentially. And then in the strength session, because I was feeling like quite fatigued and I knew I had a big day today, I didn't miss any of the parts to the session. I just dialed it back a little bit. And I just want to speak a bit about that because then today I slept well, and then I actually had a really big day today in terms of sessions, and I didn't document it. I've got videos of the sessions, but I didn't like speak about it. It just sort of passed my mind in the hecticness of the day, like working, trying to get the sessions done. Like trying to fit these sessions in can be an absolute biatch, but we must get it done. So in the morning, I had a treadmill session, 2K warm up, then 500s fast on, and then slow off. But when I say slow, it's still fast. It's just an uncomfortable pace. It's more like the fast bit is faster than your lactate threshold, and then the slow is your lactate threshold. 6 times, so you're never really getting a rest. Essentially, you're just going fast, then uncomfortable, fast, and uncomfortable, and then cool down, 2K cool down, and that went fucking splendid. I felt great, which is mad because like last week I had a threshold session and I didn't feel so good, and it just makes you doubt everything, and you completely forget that your performance can be based on so many things. That one individual session or event, whatever, can be based on sleep, can be based on how you fueled, it can be based on just fatigue. If you're more fatigued that day. Oh, I've gone dark again. Oh no, can you see me? It's just a fucking light and it's not great. See, there's so many factors that can affect a session, and yet it's so easy to let one session make you doubt the whole program, make you doubt everything, if you're doing the right thing, if you're even improving, etc, etc. And it's just silly because then you have one good session and it's like, oh, you're back to normal again. Yeah, this is great. And that's how I felt today. And then I had a second session, which was a strength session. Done some bench, some pull-ups, and then some contrast training with some deadlifts and some air bike sprints, etc., etc. And a little metcon at the end, which was nice. And it was meant to feel harder, but it actually felt like quite comfortable. But again, it wasn't meant to like break the fucking system. It's just to keep things ticking, keep them systems ticking. And then in the evening, we had a more threshold style session. Again, we had 5 times by 4 minute ski, a metcon, which was nice. That went really well actually. Yesterday I took it extra easy on the easy day because I knew today was a bigger day, and I think that's why I felt better. And that is basically what I wanted to base this whole fucking rant about, how we can just sort of undermine the whole program because we get in our heads and we think, oh, it's over and we're not improving, blah, blah, and then things go well and we're back going again. And I just think it's the importance of, one, sticking true to the plan, the process, understanding that it's not going to be easy, it's not going to be a plain sailing thing, it's not linear, it is very much so up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, 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 up. Like, there's going to be periods where you feel fucking fantastic, and that, again, there's so many factors that can contribute to that. And then there's going to be periods where, or sessions where you feel just not so good and you just need to dog it out or adjust. Like, if it is sleep, correct your sleep. If it is fueling, correct your fueling. If it is fatigue, dial it back a bit. Like, understand that these are just markers for what you can do better in. And it's beautiful because it doesn't just apply to fitness, it applies to life. It's the same in business. If something's going really well, double down. You know it's going well, let's keep doing it. Let's go harder, let's push that threshold a little bit. Let's see what more we can squeeze out. Same thing with fitness. And then if things aren't going well, you adjust. You learn where you're going wrong, what mistakes are being made, how can we be more efficient, where are we leaking cash or whatever. Like, there's so many different ways to look at it. And I think that's why fitness and business and being an entrepreneur or having goals and ambition, like, fitness just ties in so well with everything else, and it allows your brain to think in that way, of that improvement mindset of, okay, this is going bad, how can I fix it? Where are these holes? Where am I leaking fucking efficiency? Patch it up. And I think that's fucking beautiful. And it just reinstates the idea of stick to the fucking plan. Like, shit does not happen overnight. Nothing good happens overnight. Greatness takes time. If you get it really fast, then you don't get the fucking lessons that you needed. Or if you're super, super talented and you don't have to work that hard, when shit gets tough, you're gonna fucking fail. Because at the very high level, everyone's fucking talented. So it comes down to what do you know and how hard can you work. And that applies to everything, brothers. Is it this turn? I don't know. I've gone down a wrong turn. Fuck. But that applies to everything. And I just wanted to come on here as I end this vlog, because it started on Saturday or Friday, one of the two. And it's Tuesday now. And it was meant to end Monday. But I didn't really do an outro and I didn't really film the training because it was an easy day. I just thought, yeah, stick to the fucking plan. If it goes wrong, or if it's going wrong, adjust. Or if it is just 1 or 2 sessions, understand that is the game. You are fatigued, you are pushing, you're tired. The conditions are not always perfect, but you must execute regardless. You must, because if you do not, you are sacrificing your potential, you are sacrificing greatness, you are sacrificing your fucking future generational wealth or generational fitness or potential, bro. You're just sacrificing what you could be because you felt bad in a session. So you decided, oh yeah, this isn't for me. And be better, bro. Just be better. But I truly believe, stick to the plan, get the fuck after it. And I hope you enjoyed whatever waffle I had to talk about. I'm gonna be doing more sort of just vlogs into what I'm getting up to, how I'm training, what I'm thinking, thoughts, my wisdom, what I'm working on, etc, etc. Just me, bro. Me, and how I can provide any sort of value to any of you fucking munchkins. Get the fuck after it. Stay insane. Do not quit. I'm trying to find light. Do not quit. Never stop. Insanity wins. Remember that. Insanity wins. If you stay insane and love the things and die and bleed for the things that you love and really push that threshold, push that limit, you cannot lose. Godspeed. Insanity wins.